Now that you have all your social media accounts set up, you are ready to buy your domain and start building your new website. You can use any domain host that you prefer. Today, I'm going to show you how to set up a website on SiteGround. So we're going to go to siteground.com and then click on Web Hosting, and you should see this page with 3 choices. We're going to choose the Startup package. And then we're going to put in our domain name. Then you're going to put your credit card information in. And then we're going to proceed to the customer area. And we're starting a new website. And we're going to choose WordPress. This is where you put your information to log into your WordPress account. You can always change this later. And now we're going to click to proceed to the customer area. And then we need to go to the cPanel. Most web hosts look exactly the same. And the only thing we're concerned with right now is we are going to create a new email account. We're going to go down and find email accounts. And you're going to choose a name for your email. And then it's going to create your new email account for you. I usually forward mine to my Gmail account. That way I don't have to log into my host every time I have to check my email. Next, we're going to log into your new website. So you're going to put in www and then the name of your website /admin. Go ahead and log in. And then this is what your dashboard will look like. Now let's just take a quick look at the inside of your new site, or what's called the back end. This is what a WordPress site looks like when you first create it. The first thing you'll see when you log into WordPress is the dashboard. This area shows you any news, updates, or activity that you may want to be aware of regarding your site. On the upper left corner, you'll see the name of your site. This one is called Smoothie Powers. Down the left-hand side is the main menu. At the top is the dashboard link if you ever need to get back to this area. After that, we see Jetpack on this menu. That is a plugin that was installed on this site when it was initially created. We will talk more about plugins later. If you don't have Jetpack installed on your site, you will not see it on your menu. Next on the menu is the Post area where you will create your blog posts. The Media Library is where your images and video files are stored. Under that is Pages, where you will create pages for your site. The Comments section is where you can monitor the comments that get posted on your site. You can delete spam comments here too. Next on this site is the Mojo Marketplace. Unless you used this particular site to install your WordPress, you won't see this on your menu either. Appearance is where you go to design your site. You can change themes, menus, and other areas to customize your site. If you're not familiar with themes, just think of them as the interior design of your site. Next is the Plugins menu. This is where you will add plugins to your site. Plugins are like little applications that run right alongside your theme to customize it even more. Under Plugins is the Users menu. This is where you can add and delete any new users you may have on your site. If you have a virtual assistant later on, or you just want to change your admin ID, this is where you'd go to. The Tools area sometimes holds links to things like plugins and other settings that you would want to change. If you want to import or export your site to a file, then you would go to this section. The Settings section is where you set global settings for your site, like the site title, the tagline, notification, email address, your time zone, and many other settings that we will go into later. And finally, if you have a small workspace or you just don't want the menu to show, you can collapse it at any time by clicking the arrow at the bottom of the menu. First thing we're going to do is create a menu for our site. In order to do that, we need pages to add to the menu. So let's create some pages. We're going to go to Page and Add New. Then click in the title area and name the first page Home. Then click Publish. You won't need to add any content to the pages at this point. We just need a place for our menu links to point to. We will go back and fill in the content later. When the home page is published, click on Add New at the top and name the next one About, then Publish. Continue adding a few more pages this way until you have about 4 or 5 to work with. When you're finished adding your pages, click on Pages, All Pages to see a list of all the pages you've created. Then go to Appearance and then Menus. Now we are going to gather the pages into a menu. I'm going to name mine Main, but you can call yours anything you like. Then click on Create Menu. Under the Pages area is a list of all the pages you have on your site. I'm going to select All because there isn't very many, and then click Add to Menu. They pop up in my newly created main menu over here. You can drag and drop them into any order you prefer. And if you want to delete one, just click the drop-down arrow and hit Remove. When you like the way your menu looks, just hit Save Menu.